Hello, good day. So, how did I discover the Elior brand? I discovered the Elior brand from Coach Esther Ayodele's status. I was just going through her status one day, and then I said, wow, she posted about the brand. Interesting, because Coach Esther Ayodele, Global EA, rarely ever posts brands or markets on her status. So I'm like, wow, this brand must be really something for Coach Esther Ayodele to post it on her status. So well, I and then I had plans to give somebody something, and then when I saw their catalog, I was like, okay, interesting, and yeah, so I got involved with Elior Brand, but I have not yet purchased something from them yet. So now, what do I think Elior Brand stands for? I think Elior Brand stands for a brand that does excellent work. And I remember one time when I think I wanted to get something from Elior Brand, and then I learned that they're actually not based primarily in Lagos, and I was so surprised. I was like, I don't know, I never thought I was that kind of person that thought excellence was based on places and things like that. But I was surprised that Elior Brand was not based in Lagos, they're not based in Abuja, but yeah, they just seem to do very excellent work, and that's something I really admire about the Elior Brand. And any products I have purchased or interacted with and how I felt, I have not yet. In fact, the products I plan to purchase, I already feel very strongly about it, right? So I saw one of the, dare I say, something they did for someone, and it was a branded journal, and I was like, wow, this is quite amazing. That's very quite amazing. So, how has the Elio brand impacted my life, my mindset, or my confidence? So, one thing they have impacted is definitely my mindset. I sometimes, when remember I encountered the Elio brand on Coach on the global EA status, and I was quite surprised when I learned they were not based in Lagos or Abuja. So I don't know, there was somewhere in my heart where I thought that it was probably only, brands that were based on cities, as it were, that could be intelligent or that could be intentional or excellent or could fit a certain standard. And I think that's one thing the Elior brand has really done that stands out to me, that they do not let their environment, as it were, swallow them. So now I don't know the environment where the Elior brand is, and I'm not saying that the best environments for business or for anything is either Lagos or Abuja. But what I am saying is that I love the standard of excellence that the Elior brand has made. Like, very, very amazing. So, what does shining my light mean to me? Well, to me, shining my light means acknowledging that I have a light source. I have a light source within me. So, I cannot I cannot not shine. Do you understand? So there's a light source within me. There is something within me that is propelling light out of my being. So I have to first of all acknowledge that light source. I have to acknowledge that okay, this is what the light source will have me do. This is how the light source will have me do it. So I cannot just live my life however I want to. So that's what shining my light means to me. It means acknowledging my light source and going wherever the light within me leads me to. And how would I describe Elior brands to someone that has never heard it before? Well, to be honest, I would describe them as a brand that can make your imaginations come true. But really, the reason why I say that is because there was one time when I wanted to purchase a keychain, and then I sent that kind of keychain to the Elior brand that, do you make this kind of keychains? And the person was like, no, we don't. Like, it's already like that. And then that was when it occurred to me that personally, I thought that the Elior brand, like, the Elior brand actually can make your imaginations come true, because from interacting with their status, from everything I had seen them do, it just brought me to a place where I thought that if I can imagine it and I can get the Elior brand to see it, then they can definitely produce what I have imagined, right? So now, on a more practical note, the Elior brand, how I would describe the Elior brand to someone that has never heard the Elior brand before, is that they are a brand that can actually do excellently well, right? They take personalized items personally, right? They take it very personally and very intentionally. And yes, they definitely can make your imaginations come true. And so why do I love the Elior brand? Honestly, I can't really tell. I can't say this is the exact reason why I love the Elior brand. Or one reason why I do love the Elior brand is how customer focused they are. I remember when I saw the baggage where they keep like the bag where the goods is stored. I'm like, wow. I think it says something like this package is happy to see you too. So I think one of those small things, and yeah, that's part of what makes me love the Elior brand. And yeah, what would I say to the founder and to the Elior Brand team? I would say, well done. Thank you for bringing the Elior Brand to life. Thank you for not just keeping it inside of you. Thank you for sharing the Elior Brand with the world. And I pray that you grow I pray that you grow in customers, in revenue, in profits, in income, and you grow in all ramifications, right? I pray that you grow in even more creativity and in more excellence and intentionality. And do I have any future expectations? Yes, I want brands. Serious, I want brands. I want branches, right? Please, any brand. I want branches in Lagos. Even if not Abuja, I want a branch in Lagos, right? So yeah, that's all for now. Thank you.